What's up, everybody? Yesterday I asked you, no, I didn't ask you anything. Wait, hold on. Yesterday we did a video on the Light Blade Dancer arena offense with Ganymede. However, in the comments below, some 2000 IQ person was like, yo, Bagel, you gotta do that with the Dark Homunculus, not Ganymede. Dark Homunculus will reset, well, not full reset. Dark Homunculus will increase cooldowns on more than one thing. Also, buff your speed. Also, decrease the enemy speed, which is going to make her do so much more damage. And me thinking here, like, yo, how much do I tell people to build the Homunculus all the time? I'm like, oh, the Fire Homunculus is great. The Water Homunculus is great. If you don't have this, this Nat 5, use one of this LD Homunculus. And then, of all the times I've said that over the past several years, for me to not dawn on me that I should have used that is kind of funny, right? It's kind of funny. So one of the reasons actually is when I was going through and I was like, who can I pair her with, right? I was actually thinking of different things that I didn't even show. However, I was going through here. I was like, okay, who does AoE speed breaks? This is one of the things that I didn't show. Where is she? Oh, her. Yeah, this is one of the things I didn't show. I was like, this might be nice for a AoE defense break and then a speed break, and you take in something like Kali or Hraesvelg. So I was thinking of this too, and I actually have this built on this account that we're on. But the Dark Homunculus even better. But the Dark Homunculus actually does not show up if you, yeah, she doesn't actually show up because her skills are different based on how you build her, right? So for right now, we actually have her built her. We have her built for Analyze Weak Point, an Operation Delta Rune for, I think R5, right? So we're going to actually change her to Unbalanced Field. So what are the things here? And then we have to re-rune her because she's runed just for nonsense, right? I think she's even not runed that well for R5, but she still works in R5 the way she is. So I wanted to do this. You like her name? Yeah. I wanted to do this, show you guys on video, because a lot of people ask me, like, questions like they don't know how to reset them. Like, oh, I already built this homunculus. I don't know. I don't really want to farm up all the evolution materials again to do another homunculus different way. You don't have to do that. You can just go to reset skill all the way on the top left. Reset skill. You can do these. We have plenty of dark crystals. We have plenty of magic crystals. We can just do that. If we didn't have that, we could have gone for, we could have just used the crystals, obviously, but this is much better. You farm those Rift Beasts, as long as you have like S, double S, triple S, you should be fine for farming those Rift Beasts. If you don't, it's actually easier than ever to get high ranks in Rift Beasts after the artifacts come out. Now you can just artifact, oh, less damage taken from whatever, like if, for example, if you're building a team for the Wind Rift and you're using fire units, just less damage from wind, more damage onto wind, just extra flat stats. It's so much easier than ever before to do those Rift Beasts. So we're gonna build her, we're gonna re-rune her, and we're gonna see what we come up with. So we changed her runes up. We needed more speed, we needed more accuracy. We took some of the runes off Gani and Hathor to put on her to make her faster and give her more accuracy, right? So these are her runes currently. I know they're not maxed. I know they're not grinded. This is the China server alt. We do have to still change her skills. That's what we have to do. So we're going to go here. We're going to set, as soon as you choose the first, you guys already know this part, right? As soon as you choose the first skill, you choose basically what element it is. So we're going to start with Dark Shock. I think what we're going to do is, and we don't have to pay any new resources for this. This is the thing. A lot of people have asked me throughout the course of, like, I don't know, past few months, something like that. Like, they want to change their homunculus, but they don't want to farm up all the skill ups again, and you don't have to. So I just wanted to show this to show that you don't actually have to change to farm and get more resources for all the skill ups. You still have those skill ups available. You just farm the resources to reset the skill, reset the homunculus overall. So we're going to go for Operation Gamma Weaken. The strip and defense break, I think, is going to be possibly better than the strip and stun. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see. For this build anyway. And then we have the Unbalanced Field is increase skill cooldown of the enemies by 2 turns and decrease the attack speed for 2 turns. After that, the skill cooldown time of all allies decreased by 2 turns. So actually, I kind of want her to go after Galleon would be the most optimal situation so that she reduces the cooldown on Galleon too. We'll see how she's speed tuned, but this is going to be potentially really, really nice. So it's been roughly a day and a half since we recorded the first Leah video, and at the end of that video, we were C2. We only dropped down to C1. It's not a crazy good defense. It's just basically the whole strategy behind this defense is it deters lazy people from hitting you. Like, if people are just running Lucian, they're like, what can I quickly Lucian. They see this defense, they're like, I don't want to Lucian that. And then they just skip it. And half the time, that's like all you need to do. Like, for Rush Hour, it's going to be a different story. This is definitely going to get farmed in Rush Hour, but half the time you just want to deter people from hitting you, and then the other half the time is tricking people into thinking your defense is ruined one way, or thinking your team is built one way and they're actually built another way. Like, for example, having things that are usually built on Violent and instead they're on Swift with 300 speed. Just like catching people off guard, or Artifact to like, okay, I know that this arena defense gets Zyrost easily, so I'm gonna have like everything tankier than usual, everything super high resistance, and also with decreased damage from fire, right? So just tricking people is another nice way to get more defense wins than you normally would get. You have to know what people are gonna hit your defense with, and then protect yourself against that specific team. That's just a tip in general. Anyway, let's hit some of these teams, and let's see. Oh, we could. Well, I mean, this Miho's gonna rank. Miho's just gonna solo us. Let's do it though. Let's do it. Okay, so we have, yeah. Let's just hit it, and we'll talk about it while we're hitting it. So we have strip, attack, buff, defense break. They have no will. I mean, it's not like a crazy team. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, she's gonna increase her attack H so much. No. 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 So you probably couldn't have noticed from the last clip, but that was actually speed tuned wrong. So the wonderful thing about how towers are based on base speed and the speed lead works, and then Leah having a super crazy base speed of 120, and then the Dark Homunculus having a base speed of 101, is actually the Leah was moving, even though she was slower, several speeds slower than the Dark Homunculus, she was actually moving before the Dark Homunculus. I tweaked it a little bit. She was still moving slower than, she was still moving before the Dark Homunculus, so I actually had to put her, how big is the difference now? It's 244 versus 252. So this was actually, I had to make them 8 speed difference in the runes to actually have the Dark Homunculus move before Leah, just based on how speed works. So that being said, this is a really nice team to take this into, so we can see how little a 100% accuracy Chiwu actually strips. Watch him not strip anything. This is a perfect, okay, so this is a perfect example. Let's try that again. Let's hope that this unit that has a strip skill and 100% accuracy actually strips this time. We'll see. Oh, he did his job. Watch. Chiwu cuts in. I mean, Wusa cuts in. Just go play Genshin Impact. I'm sorry. Just go play Genshin Impact. Oh my god. Come on, come to us. Come on. This is 6 years of this? I'm just saying. Oh, Bagel, calm down. Calm down. You're getting all sassy again. Yeah, I'm getting sassy for sure. How much accuracy and resistance do I have to how much accuracy do I have to put on units that is above 100% to actually get the skills to land? I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just curious. So if you're maybe newer to the game and you ever wonder, like, why is Lucian such a thing? Why Lucian? No accuracy resistance on strippers, no accuracy resistance on defense breakers. That's why Lucian is a thing, because nothing else is reliable. That's why Lucian is Lucian. Let's do actually one of these. Right? Are we still going to? Let's do one of these. Are we I'm very scared of doing this. I'm very scared. Please do not crit. I feel like they're doing this on purpose. Okay. Although the Molly and the Ragdoll together is kind of wait, the molly, and we still crit even though there's a molly there. We still crit with the Dark Homunculus. Another one that should work so great into watch is gonna be a Swift 300 speed Ganymede. I have, ooh, that was a fast Ganymede though. Take a look at that. It's a good thing we got a attack gauge. Okay, so wait, everything worked this time? Hold on. Everything worked this time? Increase cool time and speed. Let's do this just in case, because I know something's gonna happen, right? Something's gonna happen crazy. Okay, so this is working beautifully. That was a beautiful one. Let's see more of those, please. Double revives. Do we get glancing? Do we not get glancing? We'll find out, right? This one, I'm not too worried about hitting this one. I feel like this one is a fairly easy. What we're gonna get. Oh, they have wings on stuff too. Hold on. Yeah, but I feel like this is not really an arena defense that I'd be worried about. I'd be more worried. Would I be more worried if this was a like Guild War defense kind of stuff? They do have some. I guess not. Well, actually, the Vanessa transmog is a Guardian transmog, unless they bought it after the fact. But yeah, I'm not really worried about that arena defense though. I'm kind of surprised that they got like wings and stuff. This guy went all waifu defense. It's not a bad defense, right? I mean, there's some things that protect it from being like multiple Lucian, like if you have Nemesis or Revenge on the Praha. Probably Nemesis on the Praha, Revenge on the Juno, glancing hits from the Molly. Probably even Nemesis, we might see Nemesis on Yenhong. Resistance lead, which is going to be frustrating for what we're going to bring in, especially if there's will runes on. Well, they're actually probably not going to have will runes on anything. Let's go for. I'm gonna assume that they, or I'm not gonna assume. I'm gonna guess that they don't have will runes on anything, just based on the resistance lead and how then the meta builds for these oracles. So they do have will runes on the Yenhong, but kind of close, kind of close. Let's still try to strip and decrease attack gauge. Yeah, there we go. Just so nothing potentially cuts in. Let's see how much glancings happen. Let's see how much damage this. Well, because we saw how much damage it does. Let's see a little bit more how much damage this does, though. Like 30,000. So we did get some glancings, though. We did get some glancings, but they have a molly, right? I can't get mad when it's the actual mechanics. Is like, oh, well, they have resistance lead. Well, they have glancing, right? So I can't get too. I mean, I will still get mad, but I probably shouldn't get mad, right? I probably shouldn't. But yeah, this is doing more damage with the, I mean, obviously more damage with the speed buff for us and the speed break for them, because it's based on the difference. If you guys didn't see the first, maybe I should have explained if they didn't see the first video. Maybe I should do a little recap just in case some of you missed the first one. So Leah, the light blade dancer, is basically the light Chun-Li. It's the same thing now that we have the blade dancers out. This is actually on China server, but it doesn't matter because we have the blade dancers out on all the servers anyway. She does damage based on the speed difference between. She doesn't do damage based on her speed specifically. She does damage based on her attack power with skill 2, but she does extra damage based on the speed difference between your team and the enemy's team. So we have speed buffs for us with the Dark Homunculus, and we have speed breaks for the enemies, which is going to make the difference in speeds much larger. We also have the cooldown, which is great too. But the speed buff will do 30% more speed for your team, and then the speed breaks on the enemy's team will do 30%, decrease 30% speed from their team. That's what the speed buff and the speed breaks do. So let's take it into this one. This should be fairly easy unless they have a 300 speed Savannah, which is possible. That was a very fast Savannah. That they were banking on that. That was a very fast Savannah. So we definitely need the speed buff and speed break to do that. Resisted though. Resisted. Savannah I don't know who else resisted, but okay, so it's, I mean, I figured this one was gonna be easy, but you never know. Sometimes these Beast Riders like super we didn't get the cooldown on that, did we? Okay, sometimes these Beast Riders are something. I don't know. Some of these, oh no, sometimes these Beast Riders are like super fast. That's what I was gonna say. We actually misplayed there though. We should have hit the Vanessa first. And also I should have paid attention to who was reset and who was not reset. So that is my fault. That's my fault for not paying more attention. Because the Beast Rider Vanessa combo is, Beast Rider Revive combo in general is nasty. So this one we can definitely hit. They have some things that are like anti-Lucian, if they, you know, the Miho, and then they come back from the dead, and then the Praha with the Praha also resistance leads nice against Zaros, because you see 2 wind units that do death prevention and revive. You're like, okay, I'm going to take Zaros into that. So they're hoping for the Praha leader skill. Resistance plus water unit deters people from Zaros. Also, the Miho's kind of anti-Zaros. So, should we do AoE pushback, or should we do just the North Star? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. I was gonna just do for skill 1, just in case things happen, right? 3 defense breaks. Do we get cooldowns? Wait. Resisted. He resisted the speed break, or did he resist the? My brain needs an extra second to process. Okay, and then now we just get soloed by Miho. Can we? Nope. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Soloed by Miho. Should be a... Just... Miho. All you have to do is make a Miho defense and like protect yourself from bombs and Skogels. And just stick a Miho on there, and then you're set. Alright guys, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, thank you to JTDK for the suggestion. Very nice. I'm so bummed that I didn't think of this before, but I did go through and looked at all things that speed buffed and speed broke, and she's actually not in there, so out of sight, out of mind, right? But anyway, really nice combo for so many different reasons. Increases enemies' cooldowns, decreases your allies' cooldowns, which is why I wanted to always move after Galleon, and then increase speed for your team, which is 30% more speed, decrease speed for the enemy team, which is 30% less speed, and then the Light Blade Dancer / Light Chun-Li, because it's, again, same skills, does damage based on the difference in speed. So that speed buff and speed break at the same time in the same skill is so good. So anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you as always in the next one.